Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be making another page for our journal. This will be the last page that we actually construct into a signature page. So I went ahead and de-stressed the sides because it does take a little bit of time and it's loud and obnoxious and annoying and all that people. So anyway, I just went ahead and did it. So I just folded it in half just like before. And I don't think it really mattered. So like I said, I just folded it in half just like I did before. Let's see, let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. These are my little pockets. I have a couple that aren't oh, look at that, I forgot I did that. I have a couple that aren't in oh wait, no, these might actually, no, yeah, I'm right. Okay, so I have a couple that aren't glued or anything, so I might use those as well. Those are just some different things that I added to my pockets, but they don't really go with this particular theme, so I don't know that I'm going to add those. I actually completely forgot I even had those. I thought I used them all. Let's see. I don't think any of these really would go very well. No, I don't think those would go very well. So I'm just going to set those there. I'm going to set these aside. Put my glue there. I don't need that anymore right now. I'm just trying to clean up like as I'm going. Close my blade. Alright, so back to our remnants of what we have left here. That's the remnants of the psychotic bunny and the kitty cat. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her. She is pretty, so I do want to keep her. Let's see. I'm going to take her booty off. That way it doesn't look quite so unfinished. There's a puppy dog. A goat. I like this one. Alright, so we'll keep that one. Oh, I like that one too. We'll keep this one. Oh, this one's nice too. Alright, maybe. And Ducky's, that one's so cute. See, I knew Jiminy was part of it. Let's see. Do I want the cricket? I think I want the cricket, actually. Alright, so let's set this aside. I'm done with this for now. Alright, let's see. What are we doing with this? Let's do some, I liked the collage that we did on the last one, but I'm going to make it a little bit easier on myself. Oh gosh, this tears so much easier than the other one. I'm going to make my pages a little bit bigger, or my collage pieces a little bit bigger. I'm going to cut both of those at the same time. Oh my gosh, this tears so easy. Alright, so there's that, that, and that. Let's see. Do this one. Do this one. This one and this one. Alright, let's see where we got from there. Let's add our ink. So So after you do the first one though, you do definitely get a generalized idea of how you want things to go. So it's not nearly as long of a process the second time around if you're making two. And depending on how many signatures you have, you could do 3 or 4. I believe I'm only going to do 2 signatures, just to keep things a little bit more simplistic and give lots of room for people to add like their journals and photos and such. So that is one thing that you will see about my journals versus other people's junk journals, is I try to keep mine a little bit more on the simplistic side, just so whoever is buying them isn't completely overwhelmed, like, you know, what the heck do I do with all of this? Because I do like the journals a lot. I already did that one. I do like the journals a lot, but I do remember very distinctly at first when I first got, like, when I first saw a junk journal, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. What the heck do you do with it? So I didn't want to buy one because I didn't want to like journal in it because it was so freaking pretty. But at the same time, you do start to appreciate, you know, the work that goes into it, and just the different creativity that goes into it. And I have learned that I do use my own junk journal. I'll have to show you guys the updated version once I actually update it. I'm a little behind, but I have a lot of stuff to add to the journal from the trip that, from the trip that we made from Washington to here in South Carolina. And sorry, I didn't want to ink that side. I just haven't been able to, you know, get it done. So, all right, I don't want it upside down. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue these down. And again, I am using tacky glue because the tacky glue is very wet for this particular paper, and it will change the texture of the paper even further. And if it warps a little bit, that's fine, because that's what I want. Hold on just one second. Okay, excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. I had to sneeze, and I did not want to sneeze in the camera. So what was I saying? Oh, the tacky glue. So I do use the tacky glue because it is very wet for the paper, and it will change the texture of the paper. But I want the texture of the paper changed. I want there to be all kinds of different textures of and shapes and sizes and you know, thicknesses and thinnesses and straightnesses and bumpinesses and all that hoopla. So we're just getting these glued down. And like I said earlier, once you do one of these, you have a general idea of how you want things to go. So it will most definitely go a lot smoother the second or third time around. I'm not sure what I want on the bottom though, as far as like if I want the collage pieces to continue down on the bottom. I don't think I do. Oh, that'd be cute. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so going, ooh, that would be cool. Could open it up like that. I'm just tearing off the margin here because it's just ever so slightly too long for the page. Okay, I like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink these edges up real quick. And I am going to, actually, I'm going to use this for a pocket as well as a flip. I keep forgetting to stay in camera. I don't remember which book this was, but I most likely got it at Goodwill. I went to that Goodwill in Washington all the time. I loved that store. And I'm just inking up all the edge because this will be a fold out, so I do want all of the edges all pretty dipped and, well, rather dirtied up, rather. But as you can see, this paper is a little bit more sturdy than this one down here. This one down here is super freaking old. Like, you look at it wrong and it'll tear. So that's one reason I like using it for like the backgrounds, like this, because it is very old, it's very dated, but, oh, I missed the whole inside, but you don't have to worry about it tearing. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way, because it's so much quicker, and it's not going to tear my paper. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Or that you can. And it's really good if you have like an ink mat, or I used to use my glue mat because it wouldn't stick to my glue mat. Let me do this. Sorry about that. Alright, so there we go. Now that we have that, okay, so I know I want to put this here. I just don't know what I want to put on top of this. So I'm going to see how wide you are. Yeah, perfect. I wonder how tall it is. Come here. Alright, go over there. Is that too tall? It is, but I can shorten it up just a smidge. By doing that. Alright. Go back to my ink. Dirty him up a little bit. So anyway, what I use my junk journals for is I use them for journaling, like as in like Dear Diary, blah, blah, blah. I use them for keeping like receipts. My husband, when he came back from deployment this last time before we moved, he upgraded his tickets. And for the first time in either one of our lives, one of us flew first class, and I thought that was a very big deal because I don't know about you, but that is not something that is like an everyday thing for me. So I was excited for him, and so I kept the ticket stubs of the upgrade, and I put that inside the journal. Let's see. Sorry, I'm thinking of if I want to put anything there, but I don't think I do. But I do think I want to put something here, and I can put, let's see. Oh, I can put the kitty cat there. All right, we're gonna take some off her head here. And then, that probably wasn't the best idea. There we go. Alright. Probably should have taken it off the bottom, but that's alright. We're just going to dirty this up some. And whenever you mess up the edges like this, I typically don't glue all the way to the edge, just to give it that extra impression that it's like coming apart, you know. Oops. There we go. That way, when it folds down, there's a kitty there. Let's see. I think I want something across there. I just don't know what. I think I'm going to use, let's see. So I have all of these things like right beside the camera. Like they're right there. I just can't have them all right here because, well, we can't see everything. I'm pretty sure I'm done with these books. So I'm just going to set them aside completely. All right. So what do I want? Ooh, where is my, where did I rip that? Jiminy Cricket. That's what I want. I was looking for this phrase specifically. It says, "Ho, Jiminy Cricket, of course you could have fun too," laughed Geppetto. "You could go everywhere with him to keep him out of trouble. What shall we call him? Pinocchio? Little wooden-headed Pinocchio?" Alright, so this one might be a little interesting because I think it might be, okay, so, I got what I was looking for, so I'm going to move this back out of the way. And you tear this ever so slightly. I just don't want to rip the words because I still want to read the words. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's take this part here off like so, and yay. Okay, so we're going to make that all pretty, dirty, pretty, whatever. And I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing over here. Can you? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, now we're going to put this on. This one here, like so. Alright, like that. And then we're going to put this on how do I want it? I was thinking if I wanted to put a magnet there, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue on the side here, on the side over here, and on the bottom here. And I'm going to put that right, I think, hold that thought. I think I want to put a picture in the background because I don't want it just to be book, 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 book. The book pages, I mean. So I think, yeah, I'm going to do that. So before I glue that down, just going to sit there for a minute. And this is what I was talking about when I said that sometimes the process videos are pretty interesting and cool because you get to see people thinking and really getting into what it is they're doing. Alright, and let's see, how tall is this? Alright, so I think I want to go there. Alright, so I do want some of the picture showing, but I don't want it to be completely covered up and whatnot. So, I'll put it up there. And we didn't actually have to wait on the pocket here. Or it's, well, it's kind of a pocket. Oh yeah, we did cover it up a little bit. So, what I had in mind for this was, as soon as I find what I did with them. What did I do with my tags? I've lost my tags. The tags that we made together, I had like separated. And now I think I've separated them too much because, oh, now I set my basket of envelopes on top of them. Okay, so I made one that is perfect for this one, and it is the grasshopper right there. I do want to ink the edges of this though. We're gonna dirty up grasshopper a little bit. It is easier to ink these edges when they're not on the tag, but you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, so, oh, we should probably wait for that to dry. I'm sitting here trying to put it in there. Okay, so, or what you could do is you could put it here, like that, but I don't really like that. I'm gonna put it back here. Like so. Like that. Alright, I do want that to dry though before I put that in there. Okay, so that side's done. Now, what do I do with the other side? I've got Pinocchio playing here. I actually kind of like this one to go back here. So we have a fold out here. Do I want a pocket here? I think I want to, ooh, or I could do a fold out the other direction like this. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So we put that here and put that there. No, I kind of like the break of color. How tall are these? Alright, I think I'm gonna do that. Alright. Alright, so I'll take this, put it over there, take this, set our tags aside again, and ink up our edges over here. Alright, so there's that. I'm gonna put it up there. Ooh, or I could do it like that. Put the fold out up here. Make it smaller. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Nope. Alright. So put him down there. Alright. Again, if you don't like the concept of having your pages like be textured and different shapes and whatnot, then don't use tacky glue. Because tacky glue is definitely wet. Take the margin off of this one. Ah, perfect. Alright, so we're going to ink all of this up. And we don't really have to ink up a whole bunch, just because it's pretty old anyway. But this one also has stains in it. Sometimes the smearing doesn't really work as well on some paper, which is why I go back to doing this. And sometimes it does. So you just gotta try it out. I like the smearing because it's quicker, but if it doesn't work, then obviously you gotta go to something that does. There we go. I think I already did this side. I'm doing it again. Alright. Alright, so I need to decide what I want to put in here. And also too, you can decide if you want to put anything onto your journal pages, like the actual pages that you have for journaling. Do you want to put anything on them to kind of like tie them into the book itself? So what are we at? 27 minutes. Definitely going a lot faster this time around. All right, so we're gonna put this here. And how tall are my things? That might be a little tall. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just glue this straight down. I'm gonna go ahead and do, okay, I forgot that, yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna glue this straight down, and then we're gonna decorate it as we go. And I'm just kind of trying to make it centered-ish. All right, so do we want something right there? If so, what do we want? All right, let's go back to our pictures here. Awake, Pinocchio, and live. To you the gift of life I give. Be good and bringing Geppetto joy, and grow to be a real live boy. I think I'm going to do that one. All right. So hold that. Oh no, I wanted to keep that one intact. So I think I'm going to use this one. And this one. Alright. Alright, so that one, and that one. Okay, everything else goes back over here. Alright, so let's tear this one up a little bit. Alright, so there's that one. I need this to be smaller. And I'll take his tail off. There we go. Okay. So, come out. Let's see. Oh, ignore the noise in the background. That's my son. He gets very excited over some silly things sometimes. There we go. All right. Put that down. And there we go. Oh, no, stay down. All right. Let's see, where can I put this? I think I kind of want to put it right there. And actually it works out really well because in this picture he's just a wooden toy, and then in this picture he's dancing around with the kitty, and in this says to awaken. So works out perfectly. All right, so there's that. Okay, let's see. I can put the little tiger right there. That'd be kind of cute. Oh, and we can make it a little tuck spot too. And I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so we're going to put glue across the back, bottom, and side. And now, we're this cute little tuck spot right here. Let's see. Use this one. Right there. See? Alright, so there's that. And then we have this one here. And then we have the front and the back. Alright, so front and back. I'm going to do this one here. That over there. Oh, I gotta take the bottom too. Boy. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm gonna cross this. Cross this. Alright. Now we have there we go. Alright. There's that. And put another little tuck spot here. think I'm gonna make that like so. Alright, and then I'm gonna put a little hole in this one so you can, is that halfway? Oh, that is halfway. I never knew that. There's little arrows on my punch. It says, hey, this is halfway. See, right there. I never knew that. So, anywho's, we go, I'll put this here, but I want to ink up the sides. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing that side. Ink up the sides over here. Cut the sides over here. The sides over here. Alright. I think we'll do this side just a little bit more. There we go. Much better. Okay. So, I think I'm just going to put this straight down. And then I'm going to glue the sides here of this little pocket. And basically the reason that I folded it up wasn't so I could create another pocket, it was because it was too tall for my liking. It just happened to be that when I folded it up, it created like a little another tuck spot, so that's good. So I do want to add a couple things from this little box here. I like this. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. I like that. I'm going to use that right somewhere. I'm going to use it somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, I want to put that somewhere. I just don't know where to put it. Okay. Because I don't really want to put it right there because it'll get covered up by like a little tux or whatever's in there. You can put like a little tag right there. My E6000 out. That there. Alright, what else you got? Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I like that. Ooh, inspire. I'm going to put that right there. Alright. And then this side will be done. That down there like that, and then this side will be done, and then we can work on the back. And let's see, what do we want to put on the back? I ran out of pictures, so let's go to our stack again. Alright, so we've got some wordage, got some Pinocchio, some doggies, wordage. There's a Pinocchio. I don't want to use that one though. Let's see. Well, what's my time at? 39. Not too bad, I guess. Let's see. Sorry, I was reading. we'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, so this is just a poem out of the that stack of stuff. It came from that book, the kids' poems book. And I'm just going to tear up the other two edges here. And then the bottom one. And honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do to this back page. Because you don't want to completely jam-pack every inch of your journal. You want there to be room for journaling. You want there to be room for, you know, pictures and such like that. So this will be it, and then this will conclude this video. And then in my next video, what we're going to do is we're going to put the signatures together. We're not going to bind yet. We're just going to put the pages together. And then once the pages are together, I will show you guys how I personally do the binding and the covers, and how I basically put it all together, and then I decorate it. But yeah, so this will be it for this particular video. Get this on here. Get that down there. I'm going to scooch this around just a little bit, just smear that glue a little bit underneath. There we go. And then that is it. So, to recap, we did this particular one today, and then we did this one, and we made a mess. So we did this one today, which has our pockets that we can put our tags in, that we made. We also made those together, or I made with you guys. Let's see, we'll put this one here, and then we'll put something else there. I'm not sure what, but then we've got these guys here. It's got the full outs here. And then this one here, which is just very simple. It's got a little kid's poem on there. Then this one here, same thing, very simplistic on the cover, or the front page rather. And then you've got your pockets here with all of your pretty little cards. And then you've got your big old tag back here with your other inserts right here. I was getting stuck on the fold. I was like, what's going on? Anyway, so we have both of those pages that are going into our inserts. And we have all of our tags here. We can make more if we need to, and if I do, then I will definitely include you guys in that journey as well. So in the next video, I will be putting the pages together. So I will not be actually stitching the pages together, not in the next video. In the next video, I'm only going to be putting them together. So hopefully it will not be an hour-long video like the previous ones have been. So anyway, thank you guys so much for sharing in this process video with me, and until next time, bye guys.